Hi. Now, I know you guys are used to seeing guys in suits and ties talking about the organization and not some guy in a orange Yichud Hatzalah t-shirt making a home video. Now, I can talk about the 5,000 volunteers plus. I can talk about the 1,000 ambulance cycles going all around Israel and saving lives within 90 seconds. And I can talk about the 24 ambulances that are driving around Israel also. But I'm going to leave that for the guys in the suits and ties. I want to tell you guys two stories. We're Erev Rosh Hashanah now. And I want to share with you guys a Rosh Hashanah story and a Yom Kippur story. Two real stories that I had the zchut to be a part of. Now, on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, I bring my ambulance cycle to shul. Long davening, a lot of hours in shul, and the chances of something happening are a lot greater, a lot larger while I'm in shul than when I'm at home. So we're just finishing Musaf of Rosh Hashanah, and I get a call about somebody who collapsed a few blocks away in a different shul. Now, with my kittel, I'm still wearing my white kittel, okay? I just take off my talis, I put it down on my, on my chair. I'm still wearing my kittel. I hop on the motorcycle, which is really funny because on Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, I wear like white pants, a white shirt, a white kippah, okay, a white kittel, and I'm zooming down on my white gown like the superhero, and I get to the call, and a young guy, maybe in his early 40s, he had collapsed. First on the scene, I take out my defibrillator, attach it, and the defi says, analyzing, shock advised. Shock advised, push the button, clear, guys, stand clear, nobody next to me. Give him electric shock. Check for pulse, no pulse, start CPR, no pulse, start the compression, CPR, CPR, CPR. After 2 minutes, it says again, analyzing patient, stay away from the patient, shock advised, shock number 2. He got 3 electric shocks for me before anybody else came. By the time the ambulance arrived, he already had a pulse. He already had a pulse, and he didn't completely wake up, but he was definitely responsive. And by the time he got into the ambulance, he was already talking, and he was breathing on his own with a regular oxygen mask. Miracle number 1. Miracle number 2. Yom Kippur. Everybody's in shul. Kol Nidre. The Chazin's about to start the beginning prayer of the holiest day of the year. I'm at shul. I have my talis, my kids. Everybody's in shul. And all of a sudden, the bluebird decides to sing that somebody had collapsed again in the shul, few blocks away from the house, from my shul. Jump out of the shul, hop on my motorcycle. This is Yom Kippur, okay? This is Erev Yom Kippur, no cars in the streets. Okay, I don't know if you guys know about it, but in Israel, nobody drives. Nobody drives anywhere. It's walking and bicycles. And I'm on my motorcycle. Woo, woo, woo. You can't drive very fast. But I get to the scene. Same thing as we had on Rosh Hashanah, this time on Yom Kippur, called Nidre. Defibrillator, shock advised. This time the ambulance was close on my tail. We basically went in together. We're doing CPR on this guy. First shock from my defibrillator. After 2 more shocks, we managed to get his pulse back, Baruch Hashem. He's taken to the hospital. 2 or 3 days later, the guy wakes up, no brain damage. Now, these are just 2 stories. But this is what we do. Everybody's got his hobby. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. I don't want to say I collect bodies. Doesn't really sound good, even though I do that in the army. But I don't want to say I collect bodies. But this is what we do. This is what over 5,000 people do, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We leave our jobs. We leave our homes. It could be a Shabbos meal. It could be a wedding. It could be anything. It can be the middle of our email. And you just drop what you're doing and you go save a life. And every person who donates to enable us to save lives, he or she, after 120 years, they're going to all of a sudden see this really big Ichud ambulance packed solid. I'm not going to say with bodies, but with lives saved. And if I got to those calls and to other calls, it's because of you. So I want to say thank you. And you should only have health, wealth, and a good life. All the best to you and your families. Ad 120. Shana Tova. I love you.